A leading figure in artificial intelligence has resigned from his job at Google and is warning of the growing dangers of AI. It's technology that involves computers carrying out tasks which humans used to do, such as self-driving cars. Geoffrey Hinton, who spent his career researching AI, says he's now concerned there's a serious risk the technology will get out of control. Zoe Kleiman has more.
AI is already part of our lives, from healthcare options to insurance quotes, movie streaming recommendations to photo filters.
But is it getting too powerful, too fast? Probably the most famous AI tool at the moment is ChatGPT. Millions of us have used this chatbot to get human-like answers to all sorts of questions. So I decided to ask it how to make this report for you tonight. And this is what it said. It's come back with, remember to keep the introduction concise, clear and engaging as it sets the tone for the rest of the report. I'll do my best.
First, what is it? Well, artificial intelligence, or AI, is an umbrella term for computer system trained to do tasks that traditionally humans have done. Until recently, it's been nowhere near as good at us as doing things. But that's all changing because it's now developing super fast. What are the benefits? The tech giants are competing like mad to try to bring out the ultimate AI product that ends up being the one we all want to use. They say AI tools will make our lives easier.
The way we think about this is the technology is assistive. We don't think of it as replacing people's jobs right now, but we do think it can take drudgery out of jobs. We do think that it can help people get back to kind of what we would call the soul of their jobs, the things that they like doing most.
What are the concerns? Well, there are a growing number of experts who warn that we're not prepared for how rapidly AI is developing and how soon it could be smarter than us.
Things like GPT-4 eclipses a person in the amount of general knowledge it has, and eclipses them by a long way. Given the rate of progress, we expect things to get better quite fast, so we need to worry about that. Right now, they're not more intelligent than us, as far as I can tell, but I think they soon may be.
Can it be regulated? While the tech sector is busy investing lots of time and money in AI, governments, including the UK's, are trying to figure out how to regulate it responsibly. And of course, a lot of the firms involved are grappling with their own codes of ethics.
This is technology that's been built in multiple countries around the world, but will affect us all. And so, I think this is an area where you're going to have to see multilateral cooperation across governments and also across the key private sector actors.
ChatGPT suggests I am with this. While the future of AI is uncertain, one thing's for sure, its potential to transform our world is immense. And while AI is increasingly taking the wheel in some industries, for some things at least, humans do need to remain in the driving seat. Zoe Kleiman, BBC News.
Our economics editor Faisal Islam is here. As we were hearing there, AI, it's all over the place now in our lives. How important is it to our economy? How is it affecting our economy?
Well, it's long been forecast that AI will transform the economy. I think what is surprising is how quickly that has accelerated in this year, 2023, with business leaders telling us that they're trying to rapidly deploy it into every corner of their business right now. And the upside for them is it will make existing workers more productive, so much so that it could help solve a perennial British problem with low productivity. But the flip side, as we've been hearing, is that there are losers as well as winners, and we've already heard about some multinationals diverting what they would have spent growing their workforce instead to invest in AI. And the other big surprise, both for corporate leaders and for some of the inventors of these new technologies, is that expected use cases in robotic, repetitive tasks. But what they're finding is it's being used in creative industries, high value, high wage, writing, creating images, creating music, computer programming too. That's a big surprise. And we're just in the foothills of how powerful some of these computer programs are going to get. And so that raises questions for public policy, for governments, about how to respond as, if you like, science fiction turns into economic fact.
OK, Faisal, thank you. Faisal Islam.